So it is very hard, to be announced after such an amazing women who also announced as a Women of the Year today. And I want to say that I'm so happy to got this award. But I would say I'm so honored to be named as one of these brilliant women of the year, who are changing this unfair world, making it more human. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for support you give to Ukraine. And we are moving from such a hard times, and it was not so easy for me to get this award, to be honest. Because in my country, to be open lesbian and feminist, it is not so easy. I receive so much different comments and hate, but also the support from so many people. So it is a very huge step forward for human rights in Ukraine. So that's why I want to share this toast, first of all, with all women of Ukraine, who are those invisible heroes of this war. And it is especially important now than during the war in Ukraine. Hundreds of thousands of women found themselves in a pretty vulnerable situation, in difficult circumstances, defending the independence of my country, but at the same time need to fight for gender equality and for the visibility of the women's contribution to our history. Those women who fight on the front lines, defending our independence. Those women who help the victims to survive, despite of the lack of resources and the threat to their own life. Those women who remain to take care of children and elderlies, even under occupation. And those women who did not survive under shellings and occupation. And also for those who are still continue to work every day in such a hard times, doing unbearable things, trying to survive and to help others, because we all women, we just can't just refuse to help others who are vulnerable in the same situation. So those who continue, those who work on the daily basis, giving everything they can to others who are the most marginalized, from the most marginalized communities. We don't see those women on TV. We don't hear their voices, unfortunately, because they remain invisible and their contributions are usually just not valued. So, but we will change it, and I'm sure, because so many of great activists are here today, the celebrities and those who care about our history, about our women around the world, not even just in Ukraine, So many countries are affected by wars and crises. So many people are left behind. So I think this is what we are fighting for the better world. So I want to dedicate this award now to the women of Ukraine, the unbound heroines of our times. And I want to tell you all, you are not alone. You are not forgotten, even if it feels so. I'm so proud of you, because you are that change which will finally bring more humanity to this unfair world. To the unbreakable women of Ukraine, glory to Ukraine.